and greetings. I'm Errecca with the Raymond Hall Show, and I like to say welcome. Today, we're going to be starting off by giving you some pertinent information about trending topics, what's going on in the community, current events that are current enough for you to find your way to this weekend and in the near future. Mr. Hall is not with us right now. He may be calling in on the phone due to personal issues, but we're going to try to take our time today. We're going to try to have a different conversation with you, the audience, and the listeners that are listening to the sound of my voice. I'd like to also start out by saying we want to continue to give our prayers and condolences to those that have been affected by all of the natural environmental hurricanes, earthquakes, and all of the things that have been happening across the country and all over the world. It's a time definitely for all of us to come together as neighbors, friends, and family to work together to move forward, which, we have a strong history and rich heritage in our legacy of coming together as friends and foes. So again, here at the Raymond Hall Show, where service, a different conversation, is our motto. Raymond Hall and Errecca Flynn host the Raymond Hall Show. The broadcast is founded on the brief that service is essential building block that spans to enrich the lives of those yet to come. The hosts through the Raymond Hall Show serve as broadcasters giving dialogue, sometimes difficult subject matters that others may give service that strengthens neighbors and neighborhoods. So that being said, I'd like to open up the phone lines right now at 323-293-3375 for anyone that would like to call in and join our different conversation right now. Also, we can be followed at Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram at the RaymondHallShow.com. What I like to say is also, I'm going to start off by reading something that was just brought to my attention. It is from, it's just a small quote, and it's from Miss May C. Jameson, an American astronaut. Never be limited to other people's limitations of your imaginations, which is a great thought for us to open up the show with today. No limitations of your imaginations by other people. And this is from one of the first African American astronauts that went, got up in the spaceship. She went up there and she came back down, and this is something that she lives by. So I just thought I'd give you that little tidbit of information. Also, I like to say thank you to Morris Media Studios, where we are here in Leimert Park, California. It's a beautiful studio. Please take your time if you like to visit us on morrismedialive.com to follow us and to continue this brief conversation. So today is September the 14th, 2017, the Raymond Hall Show, service, a different conversation. We're going to open up with We the People, that subject that we keep going back to, which is the community needs to know. We the people, the community needs to know. The Raymond Hall Show, again, is a weekly broadcast to discuss importance of service. Service that builds bridges and enhances the quality of life for the communities and gives the nation its service strength. Today's show is a focus on community, and we will be bringing you information of upcoming events in the community. The crisis, event, disaster, or emergency in the community is something outside of the normal of events. The show today will highlight events taking place in the community where information can be found, and also greatly reduce the stress from physical, financial, mental, and or emotional barriers and challenges. We know one person cannot do it all, but one person can share as much as possible. And that's what we would like to do here at the Raymond Hall Show, is to share vital, important information that you can take right in the palm of your hands and use it in a concrete way to make a difference. The first thing we're gonna talk about today is the disaster relief with Hurricane Harvey. The disaster relief, we said here at the Raymond Hall Show, we were having a discussion, and we said, you know what, we want to be a part of the relief effort. So what we said was we wanted to be a part of relief effort by sending over items. So what I did was do a little bit of information getting, and I made a few calls, and I was able to come up with two very important pieces of information, which you can be a part of. So right now I'd like for you to grab a pen and paper, and I'm going to give you the information to where you can personally, anything that you would like to give. Well, there's a list. The Hurricane Harvey Relief Drive. This is something that the IOWU, International Longshoremen's Union Foundation, the City Lights Gateway Foundation, in partnership with the IOWU Locals 1364 and Casuals, are collecting the following items and will properly be shipped out with the container, so you don't have to pay for anything, you don't have to do anything. All you have to do is take this information, which I'm getting ready to give, so I'm giving you an opportunity to get your pen so that you can write it down. The following items are needed: water, and this is regarding our topic right now that we're talking about, which is the Hurricane Harvey relief. A container is being sent on a weekly basis to the relief effort, so you can be a part of it, and it doesn't have to be anything extra to you besides what you wish to send. Okay, so the following things that they need are water, gently worn adult children's clothing, canned goods, diapers, pull-ups, wet wipes, baby food, baby formula, new and used shoes, that's very important, blankets, towels, washcloths, hygiene items, adult diapers, pull-ups, shampoo, shaving cream, razors, dog and cat food, and board games for children. The drop-off location, this is where you need to get your pen and paper. The drop-off location is Errecca Parking Lot Container by Administrative Office. That's at 389 Terminal Way, Terminal Island, the City Lights Gateway Foundation, 24328 South Vermont Street, 305 Harbor City, California. Their number is 310-502-6734. So again, you can call the local 13 or local 63 offices at contact Gary Herrera at 310-863-5260. So this is a call out for anyone and everyone that wants to donate and make a contribution to the Hurricane Harvey victims. The container will be leaving. You don't have to pay anything. The only thing you have to do is take whatever items that you wish to support and take them to that address that I just gave you, and they will be sent over to the efforts. Okay, so that's one thing that I thought was very good. And also what we like to say is we know that this is not going to just be a short process. The process with which the people that were affected by the hurricane are going through, this is going to be a lifelong experience for them and for all of us that are experiencing it with them together. So that was just some information that I think is vital for anyone that is concerned or that would like to contribute to the effort. You can start there. I'll give you the information again on the next break, but right now what we like to do is say you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram at theRaymondHallShow.com. And also I'd invite anyone that would like to call in and talk to me right now, or if you have any comments, at 323-293-3375. We're going to take a short break right now, and we'll be right back with you at the Raymond Hall Show. Thank you. Good afternoon. Welcome back to the Raymond Hall Show here in Morris Media Live Studios in Leimert Park, California. We're going to be following up our last segment with some continued community events. The first one I'd like to tell you about is the 5th annual Black Family Conference. And it's going to be on September the 16th, and its focus is on social justice and resistance. It is going to be held, sounds like a very lovely place. I am going to show up at this event, tomorrow's Aeronautical Museum in Compton Airport at 961 West Alondra Boulevard in Compton, California. So there will be vendors there, and it's going to be a resource fair. Also, there's going to be a free workshop for youth and parents, which I think should be interesting. And they're also going to be giving away free African American books and school supplies while they last. So get there early, bright and early, between 10:30 and 3 p.m. to the 5th annual Black Family Conference. And that's going to be in Compton on Saturday. So that's going to be something fun for the family. Next up, we're going to talk about also that's coming up on Sunday. So that's on Saturday, and then Sunday there's going to be a classic car show in the city of Playa Vista, which would be something also that you can get out with your family and do together. It's called Run Day Fun Day Classic Car Show. That's Sunday, September the 17th from 11 a.m. until 4 p.m. And that's going to be at 12746 West Jefferson Boulevard, Playa Vista, California. And they're going to have beer, wine, garden, cool vintage cars from the Odd Squad Car Club, music, artisan vendors, crafts for the kids, and go-karts. So this sounds like something fun because there's a lot going on right now, and everything can seem kind of heavy. So we want to try to keep it light as we can. So these are some community things that you can do with your family and friends, and get together and go over to the Aeronautical Museum in Compton, California on Saturday, and then on Sunday go over to Playa Vista, which is a beautiful part of Los Angeles, California, to the Funway Classic Car Show. And I know that will be something exciting and new for a lot of people because, it's in Playa Vista. We don't normally, basically, those are two events this weekend that I'd like to invite you to take a look at. Also, in addition to that, we're going to talk about some things that are happening in our community as well coming up on Saturday. So there's two events on Saturday. This one is the Men's Cancer Network Incorporated in collaboration with California Oncology Research Institute. Now, oncology is something that is, it's in the medical field, and is for men, concerning prostate cancer. So that's the name of the doctor that you would go to in the event that you were experiencing, cancer with your prostate, which would be an oncologist. So this is something specifically for men, and I think it's something that we all need to pay close attention to. It's proudly presented. It's the 4th annual Let's Talk About It, a focus on the family. This is a free event for the entire family, centered on health, wellness, and prevention. So, wealth and wellness and prevention is something that is vital for each and every one of us. So we want all of our family members to be healthy and strong, so we can have them around with us for our lifetime. However, we do have to address in certain subjects, which are cancer and the Cancer Network. So this is an event that's going to be focusing in on the Men's Cancer Network. It will be held at the Barbara Morrison Performing Arts Center, and that's going to be at 4305 Degnan Boulevard, Suite 101, Los Angeles, California. And that's also going to be on Saturday, the 16th, from 8 to 2. So that means, what I'm doing here, or what we're doing at the Raymond Hall Show, is just giving you some community-based information that you can be informed on. Also, they will be serving a continental breakfast at this networking event. So that's something that'll be a treat. And there will be ample parking that that they'll have for you. So parking will be there. You'll also have a continental breakfast, and then you'll have a forum that's going to be focusing on, the family and the needs of the family and the men in all of our lives. Also, for more information or to call, you can call 323-795-0589 for early registration is encouraged. However, it's coming up shortly, so we look forward to you and your family members, making your rounds. You can take your time and go over here in the morning to the Men's Cancer Network information, get some information on that, and then you can leave there and you can go over to the annual Black Family Conference, which is at the tomorrow's Aeronautical Museum in Compton, California. So that's some really exciting and thrilling things that we can do over the weekend together as a family. So also in the area of health and wellness, this is near and dear to me as far as health and wellness, because I do have family members that have been affected by cancer, and so I think that it's very important that as survivors of cancer and family members of survivors, that we all continue to work together to support one another. This is another conference that's going to be coming up, and this is a weekly conference for people that need support groups. It's Survivors United Cancer Network. Going through the cancer journey should never be done alone. It really absolutely shouldn't. Cancer survivors and their support teams are invited to join us as we gather for fun and friendship and empowerment hour. So this is something that happens on Fridays at 6:30 to 8 p.m. and it's called an empowerment hour. And I think that it is something that is really, really needed, because when you're experiencing a family member or someone that's going through it at that time, you seem to think it's just you're alone. But I'm here to tell you you're not, because all of us have had someone, me personally, have had someone in our family that has been diagnosed with cancer. And it was a journey, but we made it through, and we're still keeping them lifted up in prayer. But we know that we need to still be together and let them know that we support them. So this is going to be something, again, it takes place, the date coming up is September 23rd, and it's going to be basically, the topic is managing the new normal. The new normal after you've been diagnosed with cancer, or maybe you went through cancer treatments. This is a way for you to understand the new normal that you will be experiencing in your life post cancer treatment or diagnoses. The Empowerment Hour will provide education and resources to support the cancer survivors during and after their cancer diagnoses. The location is Holly Park, United Methodist Church, 13000 Van Ness Avenue, Gardena, California. Or you can go online. This is when I need you to grab your pen again, but you probably need to keep that pen, because today I'm giving you some really, really solid, good, quality information. You can go online to www.celebratelife.cm.org. Again, that's www.celebratelife.cm.org for more information. So again, that's going to be on September the 23rd. We have two events coming up on Saturday, which is the annual Black Family Conference, and then we have the Network for Men on Cancer Prevention, focus on the family. So those are two events for Saturday, and then we have the one for Sunday, and this is coming up on the 23rd. So we'll definitely post each and every one of these flyers on our Facebook page so that you can follow up with it. And I know that it'll be something that will be beneficial for you. I wanted to say also that today is I'm just living in a moment of gratitude and thankfulness right now for just being here, to be able to sit before you, and for you to hear my voice, because life is, like Forrest Gump said in the movie, life is like a box of chocolates. You just never know what you're going to get. So you have to be able to adjust and, and keep moving forward. So that's what I'm trying to do at this very moment. And I appreciate each and every one of you being there with me and supporting me. I like to say that you can follow us at the Raymond Hall Show at Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. At the RaymondHallShow.com. And we're growing. We're just getting our footing, and we're just getting into this new social media thing, which is huge. So by all means, be patient with us, but come along with us for the ride. Next, I would like to talk about something that's coming up in October. That's another event. It's a march for racial justice. LA Sister March. This is October the 1st, 2017, and it's going to be from 10 a.m. on at Leimert Park Plaza in Los Angeles, California. And you can register for this event at M4RJLA. Please text M4RJLA on 66866. And this is to create a just and equitable future for communities of color, which we all know that's what we would like to see happen. We would like to see all the communities of color come together in an equity position for the communities. The March for Justice is a multi-community movement led by a coalition united in our demands for civil and human rights. We march because as long as U.S. laws, policies, and practices remain steeped in racism and white supremacy, basic human rights and civil rights for all will never be fully realized. We march to strengthen local and nationwide efforts for racial equality and justice. So this is something that we can put on our calendars now for October the 1st to come out and support right here in the beautiful city of Los Angeles, California, Leimert Park Plaza. Next, I'd like to say I'm going to take a quick break, and then I'll be right back with you with some more information from the Raymond Hall Show service, where we have a different conversation. And by all means, give me a call if you'd like to chime in, 323-293-3375. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone, to the Raymond Hall Show. What I like to say is it's a pleasure and an honor to be here with you, and we're having so much fun. And our vision here is that the message of importance of service and serving will resonate With each individual that communities will be made stronger and our nation more secure. Conversations and service is the foundation. Past communities built in communities where we stand and serve the foundation of future communities. It's all about the community and us coming together collectively to move forward, because after all, we all are here together. And that's how we started, and that's how it's going to end up. So, we just look forward to a more collaborative community base moving forward. So that being said, also I wanted to mention a program that I went to like a couple of weeks ago, and it was so nice. It was a luncheon, and it was in honor of the Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts, which, many people, it was my first time being at an actual award event, and it was really, really a refreshing experience to hear about the young ladies and men that have been in Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts since they were small little brownies. They grew up and they went off to college, and then they came back to support the other individuals that are Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts. So this event was held at the 50th Street Youth Program. And it was since 1983, the 50th Street Church has been supporting the Girls and Boy Scouts. And so I like to encourage all of you that may be interested or may want to give back in your community through support of the Girls and Boy Scouts to contact the church at 323-545-9701. And they are also taking donations, where you can, through our website, PayPal, and United Way, 50th Street YouthProgram.org. Proceeds received by the organization are used towards adding a wide range of exciting activities for some of the children located in the South Central Los Angeles area. The youth scouting programs are enhanced by mentoring and financing the activities. The scholarship programs is for Scouters that achieve the highest rank possible in scouting, that achieve the rank of Eagle Scout, as a Boy Scout. So what we're going to do is ask you again to contact them, the 50th Street Church, and we look forward to working with them in the near future. I have a caller that I'm going to take right now. Caller, hello.
Hello, this is Dr. Payne with CarePath Life Center in Los Angeles.
Good afternoon, Dr. Payne. How are you? I'm great.
I'm doing well. I've heard about your program, and I just wanted to talk to you and listen to the audience about some of the things that are going on in the Leimert Park, Crenshaw area involving healthcare and some of the programs that are going on.
By all means, thanks a lot for joining us today, Dr. Payne. Give us some information about those programs.
Well, a couple of years ago, myself and four of the believers decided to open up a wellness wholeness center in Leimert Crenshaw area, 3756 Santa Rosalia Drive, 505. And our intent was to combine traditional medicine with holistic medicine, which in a sense has been around for thousands of years. So what we're doing is actually centering on the mind, body, and soul aspect of medicine. And with the body, we deal directly with exercise and diet, but also we have our clients come in contact with their inner self, with things that affect the mind and the spirit. And we have individual life coaches that actually will sit down with the client dealing with some of the inner issues that may well be manifested by high blood pressure and things of that nature. And we've been there, I guess, we've been at the center for about 5 or 6 months. One of the things we really emphasize is exercise. Every Saturday morning from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m., we offer a free, and I must emphasize this, free, F-R-E-E, cardio dancercise class at the Crenshaw Yoga Dance Studio, which is on the corner of 54th and Crenshaw Boulevard in the Crenshaw area. This is a free class.
It's a free class. What time is the class, doctor?
And it's every Saturday morning from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m.
Okay.
At the Crenshaw Yoga Dance Studio on the corner of 54th and Crenshaw in Los Angeles. And this class, we emphasize dancercise, cardio dancercise, to get the body and the heart and the mind straight so you can actually perform better. This is a free class.
Okay.
And also about once every 2 months, we offer a free, this is another thing, a free CPR class to the community, which is obviously very important. And what I would like to do is give you our phone number.
Okay.
You can call this phone number. You can find out more information, not only about the free dance class, but other things we're doing, like the CPR class. Audience, listen real carefully for the phone number, because I really want you to copy this down.
Okay, okay.
The phone number is area code 23 903 5452.
Okay.
I'll repeat that, 323-903-5452. If you call that phone number, we'll give you additional information about the free CPR class, the free dancercise class, private individual classes, life coaching classes. All of this goes on, and it's a totally different way of approaching medicine, combining traditional Western medicine with, quote, non-traditional Eastern medicine. Works very well.
Okay, okay. So that sounds very interesting. So now, once, so you say you've been there, you have a new location, and so you like for the community at large to come over and start by joining the free exercise class, and then also you have the free CPR. So you have a lot of free things, and that's something.
Yeah, we really do, and within the center itself, which is at 3756 Santa Rosa. Oftentimes, clients want to have very private, intimate exercise class. We have trainers who have degrees in physical training and coaching, and you can actually, have private, small classes from maybe there's 3 or 4 or 5 people want to get together 2 or 3 times a week and have a very intimate, private exercise class with one of our trainers.
Right.
2 excellent trainers that are there all the time. And if you call that phone number, you can set up an interview, and then we can actually schedule some private exercise class. A lot of us go to the gym, but some people want something very private, very intimate with their friends or just by themselves.
Right.
We can do classes at 7 or 8 in the morning. We do classes late at night, on the weekends. Those very private, intimate classes. In addition to that, we have a full-time chiropractor at the center and a masseuse.
Wow.
Yeah,
very exciting. Sounds like you have a hands-on approach to medicine these days,
well,
doctor.
Medicine is changing. And there's it's probably time to look at alternatives. I'm not saying that medicines don't work. I'm not saying that traditional medicine doesn't work. But there's some non-invasive things like good exercise, good coaching, the right dieting. All those things can get you in that holistic approach to medicine, mind, body, and spirit. And that's what we're looking at.
Okay, that sounds very, very exciting. What I like to say is the thing that probably sometimes we miss is like specific, like a menu per week. That if I choose this menu, like the Mediterranean or the Japanese traditional, if I choose this menu per week, this menu will literally have an effect on my health and well-being. Correct?
Correct, and that's the whole key. And that's why oftentimes a lot of us are, we hear about menus and diets, and et cetera. But what we really need is a coach.
Exactly.
That is going to sit down with us, well-trained in the diet and exercise. So say, okay, Ms. Jones, let's sit down and let's go over what a menu should look like for you. And you might be a diabetic, you might have hypertension, you might need some, I'm not going to say, oh, you're obese. Let's just say you have some excessive adipose tissue. Okay?
That's a good way to put it.
Yes,
I like that.
And you want to get on a diet that works for you.
Right.
Well, what you might need is someone who's well trained in giving you a good diet, getting you into an exercise program. Those are the things. Also, as we know, God is awesome.
Yes, He is.
And
He's an awesome God.
If you have that spiritual connection with
Yes.
God, if you believe, that in a sense, gives you,
a good emotional head start.
Right. Remember, it's mind, body, and spirit.
Right, mind, body, and spirit. Well, Doctor, we definitely look forward to taking advantage of your opportunities that you've given us, which are right here in the neighborhood. And some of them are free. You have professionals and people that are there that can literally give us one-on-one concrete information with our diet, with our physical health, and emotionally to be a more complete
person.
Exactly.
It's basically be a whole person. That's why it's called holistic medical approach.
Oh, okay.
Okay. It's real simple. Wholeness. Holistic medical approach, and that's what we're offering. I want to get that phone number one more time.
Okay, we're listening.
323 903 5452.
Okay.
And thank you.
Thanks a lot, Doctor, for calling in, and we'll have the doctor's information posted on the Raymond Hall Show Facebook page.
Okay, thank you very much. Have a great day. Okay?
You too, Doctor. Thanks so much for giving us your time.
Bye-bye.
Talk to you later. Bye. That was really, really great for all you listeners that are there to get this beautiful and wonderful information, which is some free things, some qualified and quantified opportunities of a doctor in our community that is there with a new approach, a combination of approach, which is what he said, which is a wholeness, coming at the medical field from more than one angle, which we all need because, we have to be advocates for ourselves as far as our health is concerned. So what I'm going to do right now is take a short pause for the calls and say that you can contact us or follow us at Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram at The Raymond Hall Show or podcast at The Raymond Hall Show. We'll be right back. You stay right with us. Bye. Welcome back, listeners and audience. I'm Errecca Walker with the Raymond Hall Show. What we want to do is say, what we like to do right now is say thank you to the doctor for calling in and giving us the vital information. Again, we will have the doctor's information that he gave us on the show posted on our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram pages for you to follow up on. I'm going to be following up with what the doctor was speaking on with another announcement, which is a community event, and it's the Men's Empowerment Summit, and that's going to be in collaboration with 102.3 Radio Free, and that's going to be on Saturday, also September 23rd, at Cal State University, Dominguez Hills. That program, together with 102.3 KGLH, is the leading station on the West Coast in partnership with California State Senator and California State University Dominguez Hills is proud to present our first annual, this is going to be the first annual Empowerment Summit on Saturday, September the 23rd on the campus of the California State University, Dominguez Hills. So that's something that I think will also be very, very informative for us in our community. And this is their first annual, so I'm sure it's going to be exciting and give us a lot of information. Next, I'm going to follow up with that with vital information that we do have an election coming up, and the election is coming up on November the 7th, and that election is going to be for local, state, and federal positions. So what we like to say right now is just to be abreast and aware of the initiatives and the issues that are going to be raised and addressed on this upcoming vote, which is going to be on November the 7th. That's just a reminder for all of you that are, we're all in the news, we're all seeing everything that's going on a day-to-day basis, and so we have to be aware that we do have a voice, each and every one of us. The people that can get out and vote, please do, but take some time now to do a little bit of research on your own to find out about the things that are going to be on this ballot that are coming up again on November the 7th. So that was just a little inside tip for each and every one of you to keep at the front of your mind, because remember, time is going by so fast. I mean, we'll look up and then it's going to be here November the 7th, which is a vital time, because this is when we can make a difference and our voice can be heard in the community, locally, and as far as the state level is concerned. So also I like to also say that if you would like to call in right now, the line is wide open for anyone to call in. If you'd like to chime in on this conversation that we're having based on just community information, trending topics, and how you may be feeling right now, in this beautiful day in the neighborhood, because you know what? It is a beautiful day in the neighborhood. After all, gratefulness and humbleness will always take you so far, and that's what I try to remember. Even in the midst of everything that's going on and all the anxiety, just be thankful, grateful, and humble, and you'll be okay. Call me at 323-293-3375 if you'd like to chime in, if you'd like to make a comment on anything that we've addressed on the show earlier. Let's see. Also, I like to say to Mr. Hall, right now, I like to just say, right now, I would like to take a moment of silence. Just a quick moment for all of us to just say a quick prayer to lift Mr. Hall up and lift any of those people that are right now going through medical issues, you're going through financial issues, you're just uncertain right now. We're just going to take a moment of silence and all come together in unity to lift all of us up together. So right now we're just going to take that one moment. So that was something that I like to do to bring myself back down to ground zero, which is knowing like the quote that I read earlier, which is never be limited by other people's limitations, by other people's limited imaginations, because you just have to realize that God is good. And that, we're all blessed and we're thankful and we're grateful. So that was just something that I would like to do, because I have a lot of people in my life right now that are going through physical challenges with their health. And each and every one of us have people that are going through that time. But what we have to do is to stay strong for them and to support them, in any way that we can. Also, what I'm going to do right now is take another quick break before... No break. So the engineer said I can't take a break right now. So what I'm going to do is say that the Raymond Hall Show is, our mission is, again, to showcase conversations of service. Our mission is to broadcast vital importance of service through inviting guests who speak on service, specific topics, and encourage others to serve. Our vision is that the message of the importance of service and service will resonate with each individual, that communities will be made stronger and the nation more secure. I wanted to also talk about another topic, which is the DACA. So it seems that DACA has been, they're in the process of negotiating with DACA, and somehow we've moved back to the repeal and replace of Obamacare. So that is still on the table. We still have to stay vigilant, and we still have to stay aware that it's not off the table. This is a subject that is still being negotiated on and is still being talked about. So again, take your time and get into those initiatives and those issues that are going to be coming up on the ballot, coming up on November the 7th, which is important for you and I. And also know that the repeal and replace of the Obamacare Affordable Care Act is also still being negotiated. It's on the table for renegotiation. So we still just have to stay diligent and aware of the current events that are facing us right now. So what I like to say is, I have had a great time today sitting here in this chair, hosting, talking to you, and giving you the information that I have found in the community that I thought was very informative and insightful for you to know about through our platform here at the Raymond Hall Show, where we have a different conversation. I appreciate the time that you've given me to sit here in front of you, and I look forward to seeing you again next week, this same bat time, same bat channel, at the Raymond Hall Show here at Morris Media Studios live. We're live right now. We're streaming live. So again, it's been great. It's been fun. To Mr. Raymond Hall, the host of the show, I wish you well. I hope you feel better. To my mom, my dad, my parents, to all of you out there listening to the sound of my voice, keep hope alive. Peace. Ta-ta. I'll see you next week. Bye.